Fuck. Monday, April 24th, 2023. It's a perfect day in the neighborhood to go do magic in Houston. Kind of afternoon. It's chilly. The sun is out. There's overcast, but there's still blue in the sky. And I'm going to be attending my first Narcotics Anonymous meeting here shortly after I get my dog, Oscar, his nails cut. There's a meeting at noon, 12 p.m. for all you Southerners out there. And I don't know what's going to become of this, but I know it's going to be pretty raw. And I don't know how much editing I really want to do, but we'll see. I might just let shots kind of linger. I don't know. We'll see. My name is Evan, and I'm trying to get clean. This is day one of going to the Narcotics Anonymous meeting, but it's kind of the day zero of like no drugs if you don't include smoking weed, which I'm kind of like not including that in this, like, because it's my drug problem is not the weed. My drug problem is more money, finance, spending money on it, and it's like an endless circle, figure eight loop of just having a bad habit of wanting to spend my money on illicit street drugs. So there's different, little stages of this cycle. And one of the stages is, weed. That comes at a purchase of, you buy an ounce for anywhere from like $125 to $200. Okay, so you got that, but then you get another drug that does something different at a different price for a different amount of, quantity. And then you just start building this library of, and then you start doing it, and then you start using, and now you're getting low on one thing, so you got to re-up on it. And then while you're going through the process of getting a new order in the mail, you're going through the other,
Yeah.
This song is Old Friend by Elderbrook. I got turned on to this song by my good best friend Kermit Uppenberg. Put me on to a lot of good music. And Elderbrook I just saw live in concert here in Houston, Texas earlier this month. And man, when he put out that song, Old Friend, that was just playing before 2018 when I first heard it, and I started doing rails of ketamine to it, I really fell in love with that kind of sound. And then Elderbrook later showed up in my life and playing it's just some of my absolute favorite music, so I had to go see him live in concert. I had the time of my life, and I was rolling on Molly and 9 pieces of mushroom chocolate bars and 3 shots of tequila deep, while also smoking some weed. And I got to watch that man perform, and man, he has gone through some wild transition from 2018 when he put out his Aqua live performance, his aquarium live performance, and to what he looks like now is just unbelievably awesome to see. And and then he went and performed at Coachella a mere couple weeks ago, a couple weeks after we saw him here in Houston, and he was like, oh, this is my first time here in Houston. And we're like, That's so cool. I got to see you your first time ever in the city of Houston. I'll definitely come 30 times over to see that concert again. But now here we are, come full circle, and now I'm trying to get clean. I'm trying to get clean. Ever since I did my first drug in 2017, hardcore street drug that is, I had been doing steroids since February 2017. February 4th, 2017, did steroids for the first time. Then I'm just like injecting myself every other day. Excuse me, every 3 days. Every 3 days, every other cheek. For about, 6 months, 9 months, trying to get to WWE. 20-year, odyssey I'm working on, trying to retrieve my childhood dreams, and start taking steroids, and then I go on this road trip, and I end up in Philadelphia, where I am on a Bumble date and offered Molly from this smoking hot, dark little chocolate mama. And I was like, you know what? I'm like doing good, firing on all the cylinders. Things are going great for me. I'm really happy, and I'm taking steroids now. So, and things are going okay. It's only like a month into taking steroids, but things are going okay. Maybe these other drugs aren't as bad as I thought they would be either. And I did Molly for the first time in, early 2017. And that's where our story really begins. I just attended my first Narcotics Anonymous meeting.
Oh, nice. Good call. How'd it go?
It went good. It ended with me saying to the one of the people there, it was very emotional. My eyes are very strained, and I'm just very
That's just you.
It is just me. You're absolutely right. I'm just
you're totally that dude.
Yeah, I'm just an
You
emotional.
You probably started crying as soon as you went through the doors.
I definitely, the waterworks are large at play. There's no doubt.
Good. All right, cool.
But I asked the guy, I was like, hey, so what should I do with this weed that I just bought? I bought, an ounce of weed or whatever, and like, do I, gift it to someone? Do I just like throw it away? He's like, you can either throw it away right away, just get out of the house. So I'm probably going on home to, throw away not just, the weed that I just bought, but also any paraphernalia to like go with it,
Right.
Because that's kind of the whole, I was just like, so that was what I was trying to gauge was, this relationship with drugs or whatever is, does weed fall in that category, and, alcohol and stuff too? And they're like, yeah, ultimately it does. And, that's part of the, process. So that is definitely a substance, and you got to get rid of it. So I'm gonna go eat. I have Oscar with me right now. And I'm gonna go have some lunch at the sandwich sub spot that I really enjoy lately. Man, how am I feeling? Feeling like I'm going through changes, and
that's cool.
Yeah, I really feel like sad and down. But I'm still trying to take active steps into,
What are you down about?
For one, I just have a gambling issue. A gambling problem, and that's I don't feel the need or desire ever since I flushed that stuff, and I had I had this ceremony with a friend to try to fix some blocks in my head or whatever, and it went very well. That was last Wednesday going into Thursday morning, and ever since then I haven't had any kind of desire to get high, re-up, reuse, redose. I don't feel like a pull like that, so that's cool.
That's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good, because a lot of people don't handle it that way. So,
right. I'm feeling pretty like I'm ready to just like not like drugs. I'm like I like them and I liked liking them, and now I'm ready to just like not like them and just like, you know, not dislike them and just, you know, go back to saying no and stuff.
Cool.
And now I have to go throw away a fucking $150 bong, you know, fucking, you know, and this X amount. Yeah, it's not that much.
That's not that much. Just toss it out.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's just toss it out. I need. It's dirty anyway. If it, you know, it shouldn't be sitting in my house collecting up dust in a room that is not allowed to have drugs in it. Makes no sense. So
yeah, no. Anything like that, like technically it's like enabling. So
right, like I got
remove
blunt wraps and pipes and bubblers and, you know, this and that can, you know, ultimately just sitting there, you know, calling me. But it was nice. I had a friend over last night and she brought me flowers, and that was nice of her. It's been nearly 24 hours. The meeting went well, but I was smoking a blunt on the way to the meeting, so I was like high during the meeting. And then I asked the guy, I asked someone after the fact who was there, hey, what am I supposed to do with this weed that I just bought? I got about an ounce of it. He said, go home and throw it away. And I'm sitting here with my paraphernalia, my pipes, and, you know, stuff I use to get high in the trash. But I can't bring myself to throw this perfectly good, just used or just purchased weed away. Not because I want to smoke it or I'm, you know, triggered or anything by it per se. It's actually one of my least favorite substances. So I don't feel like pulled by it, but to just like throw it away when I could like gift it to someone or do something else with it. I don't know. It's like, it's a whole, if it was just like, you know, less than 5 grams or something, sure, but it's like half a jar. So that's where I'm at right now. And I don't know if I want to, you know, post this little journey recovery series on Disturbed Reality, because I do need I could use some support from as many different avenues and places and people I can get. And I've been overwhelmed to an extent at the amount of people who are, you know, pulling up to bat for me and, you know, sending me prayers and wishes and good hopes. And I'm hoping that posting here on Disturbed Reality does no different. And a lot of people in this position don't have like fans, you know, like a fan base. And even though I haven't been making videos for the last, you know, 5+ years or what have you, that there's a lot of people who've come to me on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter to wish me luck and let me know they're here for me. So I could use yeah. I just want to say thanks to everyone who sends some wishes my way and is here along my side, because I'm awfully lonely. But I got Oscar and he needs me. So yeah, that's where we're at. Thank you guys for watching the video. Rise above, man. Rise above. Coming up on 24 hours of, you know, really trying to change some shit, you know. And I appreciate you guys sticking by my side through this ride we call life. And I love you so much. I love you just so much.